my goodness, we're watching Kudlow all over the map. I mean, this guy is... Well, he didn't actually mean that. Well, yeah, maybe he did mean it, but I don't know. He's not going to follow through. But yeah, he might follow through later. You know, this guy is just like, oh, slippery, slippery, slippery do. So let's look into Larry. Kudlow, what is with Kudlow? I mean, he's... Well, you know, they misinterpreted what he was saying. The room was loud. What he meant to say, no, he said exactly what he meant to say. So why is Kudlow trying to run interference? What is actually going on that Kudlow is not revealing? What is actually going on that Kudlow is not revealing? What's going on that Kudlow is not revealing? Let's see what we have. What's going on that Kudlow is not revealing? What's going on that Kudlow is not revealing? Okay, underneath of it all, they still are, you know, Trump is still moving forward with all of these actions he's been taking. And he thinks he's well within the right, that he's doing the right actions. Okay, that's what's underneath of it all. This thing with China, Trump is still thinking he's right. In the center of it all, you know, people are bearing the burden of Trump's craziness that he's projecting out here. Knight of Cups. You know, Trump is all wound up in this with his ego, and American businesses are going to pay the price, okay? What's crossing that is... eventually he's going to have to give it a rest. You know, they're going to put light on it, on this subject, and he's going to have to give it a rest. Okay. But up to this point, he hasn't done it. Okay. Going into it, we have that, you know, America, right or wrong is what he thinks is, but he's not hearing anything. He blocks any information, you know, anything you could get from Congress or anywhere else, you know, that wants to talk with him, he's not hearing it. Okay, he's blocking it. He doesn't want to hear it. Refuses to hear it. Underneath of it, we have the world stage, and they're going to be looking at justice. What is the justice with this? So let me pull another card and see what we have here for justice. What are we looking at here for the justice? The world stage, what do they feel is justice? What does the world stage feel is justice? Okay. That people come together, you know, that they're willing to work together to benefit everyone. Clearly, Trump is not doing that, okay? So what do we have above it? Yeah, really, Kudlow is worried behind the scenes, okay? They're going to have to try to hold on to everything because we have the recession coming, which he's in denial about. He is, yeah. So what we have going forward is, when it comes to connections, they are still running roughshod. Continuing to run forward and fight and wield the sword. Oh my God. Even though he knows that this is, and he is not the best person. No matter what he says, it's usually the opposite of what's taking place. Kudlow is just, God. Yes, Trump knows the best people. He picks the best people that will tell him exactly what he wants to hear, which is the opposite of what is taking place. Okay, so let's go forward and see what the outcome is. Okay, strength, looking back on what was before. We had a strong economy before they started messing with it. So let's see if we can get another card out here and get some clarification about things that were in the past. We had the strong economy, yeah, because we were willing to do trade, okay? They were willing to do trade. When they were willing to do trade, they had a strong economy. But now, they're not willing to do trade. They want to put all these tariffs, and they're hurting. They're hurting all of the businesses. Okay, so we'll see what's wild card that we didn't ask about. What we see, well, yeah, the devil. You know, Trump is chained to his ego. There is no temperance. We need some temperance somewhere. But he's just, you know, balls to the walls, going to do what he's going to do. Okay, so let's see what needs. We'll pull one more card, a clarification on this with the temperance and the devil. Yeah. He's causing so much conflict for people. Okay, so much. People are just, you know, people are losing their businesses. As long as he keeps doing this, when with Chariot looking that it's moving forward, it really, that Chariot's not going anywhere. And people will be out in the cold. People will be losing businesses, will be losing, you know. So, I mean, today, eventually said, well, okay, maybe not everybody needs to leave China, but we need to have the businesses here. I mean, he's, again, all over the map. So that's what I'm getting from Kudlow. Behind the scenes, he knows we're in trouble, but he continues to pander to Trump. And Kudlow has not been known to be right about things. He's always been, they've said with Kudlow, whatever he says, really do the opposite, because he is not a good economist. He is just, he out to lunch, this guy. But can we expect anything else with Trump's administration with what he picks? He picks sycophants that will tell him what he wants to hear, not what's really going on. And Kudlow can sit there and spin it all he wants to, but it's not going to aid the situation. They need to get rid of these tariffs because everyone is suffering under it. People are starting again to lose businesses, and Trump's rants are getting more and more crazed. out there delusional. Okay? He thinks he's got more power than he does, and he wants to again project as if he's some big dictator. Okay? This is a democracy. This is not a dictatorship, no matter how much Trump wants to try to turn it into one. So I'm going to leave this here, but yeah, Kudlow is still up there playing the big spin game, and so we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see what else is coming down the pike. I'm going to try to do a few more readings while I'm waiting to hear something about visiting, etc. So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great morning, everyone. Aho.